Breakfast on Midlands 103 with thanks to Tullamore Credit Union's current account, tullamorecu.ie. Your Bad Dad Gags with Find Local Jobs. Proclaim your weekend and find your perfect work-life balance at findlocaljobs.ie.
Happy Father's Day to all the daddies all across the Midlands and beyond this Sunday. And they're extra silly today as the Bad Dad Gags.
Ah, good stuff actually,
yeah. It's great, I love it. Barry got in touch, he said, I got a new dog. I named him 5 miles.
5 miles?
So when the doctor asked me how much exercise I do, I can say I walk 5 miles every day.
Sorted.
Love it. Leslie got in touch. Leslie's been on an almond diet for the last 2 weeks.
That's interesting.
He said it's just nuts.
Good man, Leslie.
Kev got in touch. He said, what do you call a Frenchman on a Nintendo?
I don't know.
Thierry Henry.
Oh, for God's sake.
Did you get that?
No. Well, I mean, I got it, yes. I understand the Nintendo Wii and Thierry Henry.
I didn't. I had to message Kev back and go, what's that about?
You goose.
And he to send me a picture of Thierry Henry
and
on
a
Wii.
Nintendo Wii.
How slow am I this morning?
Wii bowling, what a game. Anyway, go on.
Wii boxing is good crack as well.
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Yeah.
Wii tennis, actually, that's the best.
No, bowling's better.
I've broken more picture frames playing Wii tennis now. Martin got in touch. He said, what's the best way to save your dad jokes?
I have no idea.
In a database.
In a database.
No, come on. That was good.
That was good.
Martin,
it was good.
Martin, we're with you.
Yeah.
Myself and David. They don't know anything. Duncan, poor old Duncan, he woke up with stir fry all over his pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he must have been sleepwalking again.
Love it.
Oh, that is brilliant. Richard said, I saw a man running and screaming. I asked him why. He said a lion has escaped from the circus. I said, which way did it go? He shouted back, well, you don't think I'm chasing it now, do you?
Fair point.
Good point.
Fair point.
I like the way when he's running for his life, he still has time to be sarcastic.
100%. Yeah.
That's like you. That'd be you.
No. Just no. I'm a sincere, genuine individual. Hey!
Daniel got in touch.
Don't press that button.
Daniel said, me and my wife always laugh at how competitive we are.
Yeah.
But I laugh more.
Hey!
Eamon said, I got my co-worker a Get Better Soon card.
Yeah.
They're not sick. I just wish they could do better.
Wow.
Austin said, Austin upstairs. Good morning, Austin.
Austin?
Yeah. He said, my wife got me a suit of armour. Nice. She said it looked well on me, but I felt it made me look a little bit middle-aged.
And it would, I suppose, yeah.
He was concerned when he heard his friend's wife left him. Yeah, she said she was gone out for milk and just never came back.
Yeah.
And he called to ask to see how he was doing. And he said, not too bad. I'm using the powdered kind instead.
Oh, dear.
Love it. Big hello to Tom. Tom said, I have a shepherd's pie for lunch today. God, they find that very funny. I have a shepherd's pie for lunch today.
What a great lunch.
Well, he's not too impressed I stole his lunch.
I wonder, do shepherds enjoy
or is it just pie?
And so there's cottage pie and shepherd's pie. Which one has beef and the other has lamb?
I don't have a clue.
Shepherd's pie has lamb because it's shepherd's.
That makes sense.
Or would they refuse to have shepherd's pie?
Just call it pie, like.
Well, that, or they'd be like, I'm not eating my flock. Anyway, that's not a bad dad gag. That's just,
really, was it not, David? I was waiting for the punchline.
It was a hypothesis. That's all.
Hypothesis. Let's give you one more. Big hello to Tom, who said, some people wake up and they feel $1 million. I woke up today feeling like insufficient funds.
Nice. Feeling a bit overdrafty.
Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. Celebrating their 25th anniversary, Westlife. Hello, my love, Midlands 103. Just coming up to 7:20. And at 7:20 every Tuesday morning, we like to do this. It's called your caffeine kick, where we're brewing you up a coffee or a latte or a cappuccino or even a mug of tea, whatever you have in yourself. This is a brain teaser, and it's the equivalent of getting a coffee into you, because this boosts your thinking, it gets you sharp for the day ahead, and it wakes you up a little bit. So have a think about this and see if you can answer this question. And stick it on a WhatsApp or a WhatsApp voice note or a text message to 083 30 10 103. Get it right, and you will end up on the honours list. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. How? So a truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. How is that? Will you tell me? 083 30 10 103. Stick your answer and your name and location on that. Get it right. Get on the honours list. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Have a think about this. I'm going to give you your actual weather forecast for today, intertwined with some lyrics from an absolute anthem from the 90s. I'm going to play in the next hour, okay? Let's do this.
Midlands weather.
This morning, the rhythm changes fast. Showers will clear northwards, making way for sunny spells. You can feel it everywhere across the Midlands. By afternoon, it's time to lift your hands and voices. The day will be largely dry with good summer sunny spells. So free your mind and join us outdoors. There's a passion in the air with warm highs of 17 to 21 degrees, and you can truly feel it in the air. What is your hit forecast? 083 30 10 103. Let me know. And I'm going to mingle with David's weather forecast as well to make sure he reads this one out. And then we're going to play it in the next hour. Breakfast with Peter Dunne on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Oh, what an anthem. Santana, Smooth, featuring Rob Thomas. Midlands 103 is 20 past 7. Let's give you some goss. So did you hear the Grammys are introducing some new rules and categories this year? So the Recording Academy announced a few tweaks to the Music Awards, including new rules for Best New Artist and splitting the country genre as well. That's following Beyonce's win this year, and there's now going to be two separate categories: Best Traditional and Best Contemporary Country Album. They've also announced plans to bring back the Best Album Cover category. Wow! Some iconic album covers over the last number of years, isn't there? Last number, let's say 30, 40 years. Wow, that is brilliant. I love that. And Grey's Anatomy actor Eric Dane says his motor neuron disease diagnosis is not the end of his story. So the actor found out in April that he has the condition. It's also known as ALS, but he will be returning to his role as Cal Jacobs for season 3 of HBO's Euphoria. And Robbie Williams has been announced as the FIFA Music Ambassador, and it's all to deepen fan connection. So he's co-written a new song called Desire, and it's going to be played before FIFA tournaments and matches worldwide. And it's actually the first time an official anthem has been granted for the global football governing body. They've never done it before, they've done it now. And Robbie Williams is your new FIFA Music Ambassador. Though I was watching Soccer 8 last night. Did you see it? It's where they get celebrities and ex-pro footballers together, and they tend to raise a lot of money. It was on ITV last night. Raised a lot of money for charity. Robbie Williams is organising a whole lot. But it was good crack to watch. It was fun. And I think Rest of the World won it. So commiserations to Ballycumber's Tom Grennan, who played a good match. Carlos Tevez scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford. And Dermot Kennedy was in action as well. So fair play to Dermot. If he wasn't a singer, definitely be able to make it as a footballer. Breakfast with Peter Dunne on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Feel good music on your feel good breakfast. Kenny Loggins, Midlands 103. Did you hear about the new Trump mobile phone? This is no joke. The Trump organisation has just unveiled the Trump Mobile, their new wireless service with plans starting from just over €40 a month. And what do you get for that price? Well, according to Donald Trump Jr., users will enjoy telemedicine on demand, roadside assistance and unlimited texting to at least 100 countries. But the real star of the show, well, later this year you'll be able to splash out on the T1. It's a dazzling gold-coloured mobile phone costing you almost €450. I kid you not. Can you imagine though? You have your Trump mobile phone. It's Saturday night. You're going to treat yourselves to a takeaway. You go, will we get to, what would you like? Will we get, do you know what? Do you fancy a Chinese? Let's get it Chinese. Right, I'll order it now on the phone here. Hold on.
You're not allowed to call this Chinese restaurant Pick American Food.
Oh, for goodness sake. Or you're not feeling great and you have to phone the boss and say, you know, I won't be in today. I'm not well, so I...
Fake news. He's not sick. He can work today. He just needs to drink bleach. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Or you're thinking about getting a new car. What about that? And you're going, we might go electric, will we? What about those Teslas? Teslas are nice. Alana, I'm just going to have a Google of the Teslas.
You can't reach any Elon-related companies until he admits he's a big doo-doo head.
Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103.
This morning, the rhythm changes fast. Showers will clear northwards, making way for sunny spells. You can feel everywhere across the Midlands. By afternoon, it's time to lift up your hands and voices. The day will be largely dry with good sunny spells of summer sunshine. So free your mind and join us outdoors. There's a passion in the air with warm highs of 17 to 21 degrees, and you can truly feel in the air. Right.
Yeah.
You be quiet.
Yeah.
Right now in Mount Mellick it's 14 degrees. Midlands weathers with Mullingar Auto Skoda. See Ireland's favourite family saloon, the Skoda Octavia at Mullingar Autos. You can visit them on the Dublin Bridge. Peter.
I don't remember the start of that song having a sigh in it.
I was going to read the weather and then I realised I was reading the weather with some lyrics.
That's our hit forecast, David.
It is.
Can you identify the hit?
I cannot.
You can, seriously.
I'm so bad at this. It's unbelievable.
You should be much better at this, David. Ian got it right. Jenny and Moat. Bill in Burr got it right. Michael Larkin. Come on, you can feel it everywhere. Linda got it right. Jim McCormick in Streamstown. Well done.
The only
Karen
one
Nolan
coming
in
to
Clonminch
me is Lorraine's Euphoria, but I don't think that's it.
No, you are way out. A lot of people said Rhythm of the Night from Corona, but no, you're close with Rhythm. John Carroll in Cloneygown knows what it is. Marion Leash, Martin, Bridget Toohey in Burr.
Is it Rhythm is a Dancer?
Wow, you're right.
You gave me a massive hint in fairness.
You can feel it everywhere.
Banger in fairness.
What a tune. David, we'll chat to you at 8:30.
You sure will.
Good luck. No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Thin Lizzy, Dancing in the Moonlight. Absolutely brilliant. Somebody's dancing around this morning in Ireland because they are €250 million richer. Yep, the Euro Millions was scooped last night. And congratulations to who won it, who's waking up €250 million richer this morning. We don't know exactly where it was bought yet. Winning numbers are 13, 22, 23, 44, 49. Lucky stars are 3 and 5. I did send around a message last night before I went to bed saying, Did you do the Euro Millions? One or two people haven't got back to me yet. I will be following up with them this morning. Possibly putting out a few rumours about them winning the Euro Millions. But of course the internet has reacted to this win in the only way that the internet could, by taking the absolute mick. And it's hilarious. Lots of comments going around going, €250 million. You'll finally be able to afford a house in this country. Well done. Another one is, well, you've nearly enough money to buy a drink in Temple Bar. Some suggestions of what you could do with €250 million. Buy your own county. There you go. Another one is, how about you buy a fleet of hot tubs on wheels? Never mind a limo, arrive anywhere in a bubbling, Prosecco-fueled mobile hot tub. Somebody suggested you could hire Daniel O'Donnell to narrate your daily life. And now Seamus rises from the couch, graceful, determined, a little bit gassy. Another suggestion is to open a 24-hour Tato sandwich cafe. Wow, what a great idea. What would you do? What's the most ridiculous thing you would do with that money if you won it? No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Courtney, welcome to work today.
Thanks, Peter.
I presume that's a sign that you didn't win the Euro Millions today, yeah?
No, I definitely didn't win them.
Okay, all right.
No such luck.
No, that's fair enough. But actually, in the 1980s, an economist began calculating when the lottery jackpot would be higher than buying every possible number combination for that game.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he won the jackpot 14 times.
14?
Yeah, so he did like every number possible. And the amount it cost him to buy all those tickets, he still would have made a profit when he won the jackpot.
Oh my God, I need a few tips from him.
Only one pitfall is if you have to share that money with somebody else, you've lost.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But now you've won it 14 times, you're probably okay.
So you're grand.
Yeah, you're probably all right. Do you know bubble wrap? Do you like to use bubble wrap?
I don't like bubble wrap.
You don't like bubble wrap? You don't like little popping bubble wrap and all that kind of stuff?
Oh no, I hate it. It creeps me out.
Really?
Yeah, don't like it.
No way.
You're horrified.
I am. Everybody loves bubble wrap, Courtney.
No, I don't.
Wow. You're the first person I met who doesn't
Really?
grab a load of bubble wrap and start popping it.
No, it's not for me, Peter.
You might like its original use because in 1957 it was supposed to be wallpaper.
Wallpaper?
Wallpaper.
That's even worse. All over the walls. No thanks. You can keep it.
Do you hear that now? You can keep your bubble wrap. Have you ever heard of Della Duck?
Della Duck?
Della Duck.
Yeah.
Go on, who is she?
I don't know. It sounds really familiar. Who is she?
She's Donald Duck's twin sister.
Oh, yeah.
I never knew Donald Duck had a twin sister.
No, I think I definitely seen that somewhere because that sounds so familiar.
I had to Google it.
All right.
And
does she look like him? Are they identical?
Yeah, they're pretty much identical. She's a pilot.
A pilot?
And she's the mother of Huey, Dewey and Louie.
Oh, wow.
Do you know the way he's always babysitting the three kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's flying off to God knows where.
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
Now, there you go. Della Duck.
Good woman, Della.
Do you know a sneeze can travel faster than the cheetah?
Sneeze?
A sneeze, yeah.
Sneeze?
A sneeze. You can sneeze
That's
up to
crazy.
160 kilometres per hour.
Fair play to me. I
There's
didn't know
a fantastic
that.
fact. Now, Usain Bolt, you have nothing on it. Do you like thrill rides, like roller coasters or anything like that? Are you into those?
Oh, I'm terrified of them.
Really?
I'd love to be able to do them, but I'm just a chicken when it comes to stuff like that.
You've never went to Emerald Park and done like Cuchulainn or anything like that?
No, like the most craziest thing I've done is what do you call them? The waltzers. Is that what they're called?
The waltzers.
Oh, Peter. Sure, I was sick for a week after it.
They're great crack.
No, not for me.
Not for
Never
you.
again.
Fair enough. Well, in 1891, a ride was planned that would drop passengers in free fall from the top of the Eiffel Tower into a pond at the bottom.
Oh, no.
That's just insane now,
No,
in fairness.
no.
I'd go on most thrill rides, but that is just absolutely insane.
That's horrific.
Do you know the first handheld mobile phone call was made in New York City back in 1973?
In New York?
In New York, yeah.
Wow, I wonder who made that call.
I wonder who. And you still can't get coverage in parts of Dalystown. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Do you know what these ads say? You know, we serve 99.9% of
You're
the country.
lying.
I'm always in the 0.1. Seriously. Let's give you one more.
Go on.
To avoid the stress of a face-to-face conversation with your boss,
Right.
a Japanese company called Exit will quit your job for you for €425.
€425. That's
Yeah.
all it takes.
To avoid that awkward conversation with your boss. Or if you're a repeat customer, you get a €60 discount.
Repeat customer.
A repeat customer.
They're making their money, so.
Yeah. But I'd imagine if you won $250 million last night, then
Oh, yeah.
telling your boss to go where the
Be
sun
giving
don't
them
shine.
the 400 now and telling them to do it.
No. It'd be nice to be able to have all that money and tell them where to go. Or you could buy the company you work for and then tell your boss to go. How's
There
that?
you go. Jesus, Peter, all these great ideas this
I
morning.
know.
If only we won it.
I've sent around messages to a few people. Did you do the Euro Millions? Some of them haven't got back to me,
Have they not?
so I'm very suspicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know.
Let's start some rumours. What do you think? Thanks, Courtney.
Thanks, Peter.
Breakfast with Peter Dunne on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30 a.m. These are the highlights. Dream Lover, Mariah Carey, Midlands 103. And congratulations to all the boys and girls in Little Trinity Preschool in Tullamore. Today they're graduating. Congrats, guys. And especially our little graduate, Darren Minnock, all set for big school in September. That is from Anna. That is brilliant. Have a great day today, guys. And you're telling me what you're going to spend €250 million on. Had you won the Euro Millions last night? Sarah in Burr said, "Hi Peter, I'd buy a life-size chocolate statue of Marty Morrissey." Sarah, whatever you're into, it's your money, you can do what you want with it. Mick in Mullingar said, "Hi Peter, I'd pay Bono not to sing for a whole year. It'd be worth every cent." Mick. What else do we have? Tom and Clara said, "I'd build a house with a supermax in it. No more queues, just food whenever I want." That sounds nice. For me, that would be dangerous, but it sounds nice. Who else we have? We've Declan in Mount Mellick. "Hi Peter, I'd pay a marching band to follow me around Lidl while I shop. Dramatic entrance guaranteed." You can imagine. Can you hear something? Is there something? There's a noise. Is there? Oh, Jesus, Declan. All right. How are you, Dec? How are you? You well? Any crack? No. All right. Yeah. Take care. I'll chat to you soon. Yeah. Good luck. Marching band to follow him around. Love it. No radio. It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. Let's test that musical knowledge, David.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Kill your music so I can play this music. What is that? By a one note. What is that song? David Edenderry knows what it is. So does Derek Leach, Peter Molyneux, Caroline Natlow. Well done to Vera. Well done to Effie, John Mooney. Tracy and Clon got it. Pauline Kelleher, Port Darlington. Well done to Aoife, Jimmy and Clara. Christopher McKeown knows what it is. Do you know, David?
Peter.
No.
I never know what it is.
Do you not think it's a very iconic start to a brilliant Irish song? Mossy, Henry and Tilly in Boris and Ossory, who are getting ready for school, they know what it is. Ciara Ormond Crookedwood knows what it is. Well,
is it
that's your...
Is it The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy?
No. That's
give me a hint.
Rockier. It starts off with a D chord. There you go.
You're a jerk. It starts off in a D chord. Oh.
Do you not know you're a better guitar player than I am, David? Come on, get it. Right, I tell you what, Anthony's going to put you out of your misery.
All right, go on.
Hi guys, that song is Aslan, Crazy World. From Anthony here in sunny Galway. Thanks very much. Love the show.
Morning, Anthony.
Have a good day.
Cheers, Anthony.
Now you know. Now you'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Never forget
there you go.
It starts off in a D chord.
That's a D chord,
yeah,
right.
That's a D, and it goes into an E minor after it, okay? Just telling you, David. Is that all right?
Look, you can run me through this after 9.
Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. ELO, Midlands 103. Good morning to you, Peter with you. The age-old problem of what way to hang your toilet roll. Do you ever get into an argument with your other half when one says, "No, you don't hang it, you hang it that way, not this way"? Well, the problem has been solved, and we all have to thank the Professor of Clinical Microbiology at the University of Leicester. Because according to their research, toilet rolls should be hung in the under position, not over. So the under position for the toilet paper is when the placement refers to the side of the roll that faces the wall. So when you pull on the toilet roll, it's the side that actually faces the wall. So you have the roll, and then behind that, the toilet paper. Apparently, that's the correct way to hang your toilet paper. And the reason being, according to Dr. Primrose Freestone, what a cool name, Dr. Primrose Freestone, who's been studying toilet roll for the last while. He said the over method requires a second hand to touch the tissue paper, increasing the chance of contamination, leading to a higher risk of infection. Now, so there you go, the argument is solved. The correct position is the under position, not over. Breakfast with Peter Dunne on Midlands 103, weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. Full attention, Tom Grennan, Midlands 103. He had my full attention the other night when he was playing in Soccer Aid. Handy footballer is Tom. They didn't win after. They lost 5-4, I think, in the end. England lost to the rest of the world. Tom should have been playing with the rest of the world. I don't care what anyone says. Anyway, let's give you some showbiz. And big news from the world of Panem. 2 Hollywood heavyweights are joining the Hunger Games. Glenn Close and Billy Porter have signed on for Sunrise on the Reaping, the 6th film in the blockbuster franchise. So the pair are going to play an estranged couple in this prequel to the original trilogy. It's based on Suzanne Collins' 5th book in the series, and it's set decades before Katniss Everdeen picked up her bow. And fans, mark your calendars because the movie is out next year. Meanwhile, it's a wrap for, let me see if I can find the music for
the Masters of the Universe.
Yes.
I am Adam, Prince of Eternia.
Do you remember He-Man?
Prince of Castle Grayskull.
Oh my God, I used to love watching He-Man. Well, the movie is done and dusted. Yeah, it's a wrap. Nicholas Galtazine says he gave everything to the role of a lifetime in Masters of the Universe. So he was posting on Instagram and he shared how proud he is of what the team has created. And the live-action take on the iconic hero is going to hit cinemas next summer. So you can expect plenty of power sword action. And what about over in Italy? In Italy, Hollywood met the Vatican. Al Pacino has become the first film star granted a private audience with Pope Leo XIV. The Godfather legend and his team are in Italy filming Maserati, The Brothers. And they're alongside the likes of Anthony Hopkins, Andy Garcia and Jessica Alba as well. So there's a blessing you won't forget about anyways. How are you getting on with the caffeine kick? 083 3010 103. Give it to you again? Right, let's do it. Have a think about this. Some of you have got it. Well done. Some of you very quick off the mark. Have a listen to this. Just a little brain teaser. It'll get you up and at 'em for a Tuesday morning. And let me know what you think the answer is by texting it, WhatsApping it, WhatsApp voice note 083 3010 103. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. How's that? So a truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. Let me know. 083 3010 103. Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. Would you turn down a €5 million cheque if it meant you could never go on the internet again?
Yes.
You would turn it down?
Yeah.
Really?
No, sorry. I don't want the internet.
Okay, you would take the 5 million.
Yeah.
And you'd never be allowed on the internet ever again.
Take an alarmingly lower amount than 5 million.
You're brutal at negotiating, you know that?
2 million. I'll give you a fiver. Just let me off.
Well, now, bear in mind that this morning you were Googling Boca Juniors versus Atletico Madrid results from last night. So,
Boca against Benfica, yeah.
Oh, Benfica, sorry.
2-2.
Yeah.
3 red cards.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for the internet.
That is
true. How would you find that information out?
Well, look. I think the elephant in the room here is I couldn't do my job if I couldn't use the internet.
Yeah.
But I'd have 5 million quid.
Yeah, you might
so
be okay.
I probably couldn't do my job anyway, you know? And therefore, Boca Juniors and Benfica would have to figure it out themselves. I'd get it in the paper the day after, I suppose.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
What about Netflix? You'd never be able to watch Netflix again.
That's grand. I don't watch it now.
Disney Plus?
No.
Anything like that?
Okay, I do use some of those things.
Okay.
Yeah, no, look, it would be a life-changing experience, much like 5 million quid would be.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I would give up the internet
would
for
you?
5 million. I would.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing is, I love Google Maps. I love Google Maps.
It's such a Peter Dunne thing to say. I love Google Maps.
I do. I love Google Maps.
What?
I love it. But it just means that you're going to have to buy loads of maps and stuff them in the side of the car door like you had to do years ago.
Why do you love Google Maps?
It's just brilliant. It takes you from A to B no matter where you go. And sometimes to C by accident, but however. It's still confused. Google Maps in that alone is still a little bit dodgy, but however.
No, this is the thing, like, especially if you're a novice driver like I've been for the last year or so, it's a bad idea to be too reliant on it because you have to go around in circles sometimes.
Yeah. True, yeah. But I do love Google Maps.
Okay.
But no, I think it'd be happy enough.
I think we'd all be very happy. This is the issue.
5 million, yeah. But actually, there's the thing. You could probably pay somebody to Google stuff for you if you need it. You know what I mean? You 5 million. Let's say you set aside 1 million and go, right, okay, I'm going to pay somebody for the rest of my life
for Google fees.
Google fees, exactly, yeah. So you can just ring them and go, come here, how did Boca Juniors and Benfica get on last night? Grand 2-2, was it? Yeah, no, fair enough.
Sure, invoice me next month. Cheers.
Exactly. Yeah, so there you go. I think so. I think it's worth doing. So that's a survey by Pure Telecom. So Pure Telecom, myself and David are waiting for a check for €5 million each.
I promise I won't go on the internet.
Me too. Yeah, absolutely. Are you listening, Pure Telecom? We promise we won't go on the internet. David, we shall chat to you at 9.
You will indeed.
And you will be on the internet to research more news in the meantime.
I have to, I'm afraid, yeah.
No radio? It's fine. You can get the full show Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands103.com, or you can download the free app from, I don't know, wherever you get your apps, I suppose. The lightning seeds taking us right back to 1992, and it always reminds me of when you're watching Match of the Day and they're doing Goal of the Month and that music comes on. Yeah. It's brilliant. Love it. So Westlife fans, get ready to swear it all over again, because the band is marking its 25 years since their first tour with new music and a string of gigs as well. But there's one familiar face missing. It's Mark Fehley. He stepped back from the band, remember, in February last year due to health issues. And sadly, it looks like Shane Filan, Keane Egan and Nicky Byrne will be continuing on without him for now. But they do hope that he joins them at some stage. And across the pond, video game actors in the US are breathing a sigh of relief. It's their long-running strike. It's finally over after nearly a year of industrial action over the use of artificial intelligence in games. More than 2,500 performers are free to work again. The Actors Union said they've reached a deal to better protect performers as concerns about AI, described in a new report as a direct threat, continue to grow. And Jared Butler said it's the little things that make a big difference when filming, like stepping into a purpose-built set. So the Scottish star plays Steoch, the Vast, in the live-action How to Train Your Dragon remake. Seen a trailer for it on a couple of occasions. Looks good. It's one of those movies that maybe you have to go see it in the cinema to get the proper, full surround sound, you know what I mean? And immerse yourself in it. But he says being surrounded by those who are incredible actors helps immerse yourself into the world of Vikings and the world of dragons as well.
Is a shortcut into that world. You know, when you put that costume on, I feel like a Viking, I feel like a warrior, I feel like a chieftain. When I'm surrounded by Vikings, I'm very much immersed in that world, you know?
Yep, out in the cinemas, maybe worth a watch. Do you know what I might do actually? I might play some music from U2. What do you think, Bono? Will I play some music from U2? Yeah. Nah, that's fair enough. Desire play for you right now. It's Midlands 103. David, we're playing Dreams Are Reality this morning.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
I need a Monday qualifier, okay, for this end of week prize. €250 to spend in the bed shed in Kilbegan.
Nice one.
And I want to test out you and see if you can identify whether this story is a dream or is a reality.
Am I getting the bedshed thing, yeah?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm playing for free.
Exactly. We're not allowed to win competitions.
Yeah.
That's our
I've been meaning to have a word about that. Like, I want to win competitions. Maybe I should. Sometimes I think maybe I prefer to quit and enter the competition.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll both quit and enter the competitions. How's that?
The next one then.
Exactly.
All right, I'll play this one for free.
Okay. There's a man in Florida and he was arrested after trying to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a giant hamster wheel. He made it himself, this homemade contraption.
Yeah.
And he made it of buoys and paddles, and it was meant to run on water all the way to London. The Coast Guard intercepted him about 70 miles offshore, and he asked why he did it. He said, because it's my dream. So we're asking people whether that is a dream or it's a reality. It actually happened.
Wow.
What do you think?
It's an impressive construct.
Yeah. Where would you store your food? You need a lot of food.
Great question.
For energy.
Yeah.
And where would you go to when you need to relieve yourself?
Off the edge, I guess.
Of a hamster wheel?
Through the bars.
Bars? The hamster wheels don't have bars.
Do they not?
I presume not. I don't know.
I've never had one. Look, I'm going to say it's a dream.
You reckon it's a dream? You don't think that was possible, no?
No, it sounds too perverse. Very strange.
I know. I was in a Zorb ball before. Were you ever in a Zorb ball?
No, I've always wanted to try one.
It was good fun, actually.
Yeah.
I was live on air on the radio in a Zorb ball.
Oh, class.
Yeah. And it was funny because you just can't stand. You're constantly running to just stay still.
Yeah.
And sometimes you end up upside down, over the side, whatever, and you don't know what's up, what's down. It's good crack.
I would say so, yeah. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of energy. So I don't know, could you go in a hamster wheel?
No, also, like you're brown bread, mate. You're so dead. Like, you're not making it.
Well, no, because he was only found 70 miles offshore, so he didn't get too far.
Well, if it's
still 70 miles. Is
70 miles
though.
is 69 miles further than I thought he'd get. Even though he never went in the first place, according to me.
Well, you reckon it's a dream?
I do.
Okay, right. Well, what do you think? 083 3010 103. Text or WhatsApp voice note. Dream or reality? What's your answer going to be? Followed by your name and location. And you could be Monday's qualifier for that €250 to spend in the bed shed in Kilbeggan. But David, you can't win it.
I know. I figured. Okay.
Yeah. Well. Don't get anxiety about it.
I'll try my best.
Get this show in full Monday to Friday from 6:30am to 9 on Midlands 103. Ava Max, Loving Myself, Midlands 103. 17 minutes to 8. Good morning. Let's have a look at the honours list for this day's caffeine kick. We asked you the question: a truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. How is that? Phil in Castle Pollard knows all about it. Duncan as well. Well done to John Farrell in Collinstown, Rosemary in Mullingar, Evelyn Smith in Tullamore, Peter Coughlin, Deck and Walsh Island, Matthew and Burr, David in Tullamore, Bernie in Moat. Well done to Margaret in Clara, Michael in Moat. My goodness, you all had your coffee this morning. Oliver Cassidy in Clonbelogue, Mick Ryan in Castle Pollard, to Martin, Jimmy who's driving to Belfast, loving the show. Morning, Jimmy. PJ Lynham in Kildangan, Hilda got it right, Eugene in Monasterevin. Well done to Bruce Berry, Marion and Rahan, David Clark and Burr, Jason and Kilbeggan, Breda Scally and Marion Furban, Jimmy McRedmond. Jimmy's a truck driver, so he knows all about this. Magella Nathlone, Mick O'Toole and Clonkill. Well done to Bernice and Killy, to Dee, to Trish and Moult, to Caroline and Dangan. Oh, well done, you're all on the honours list. A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way, but he doesn't break the law. How is that? The answer is that he is walking. Yes. Well done to everybody who got that right. He's not driving, he's walking. Like, I always try these out beforehand, before I get the answer. And my guess was, I thought he'd be reversing. That's what I thought. But then when I checked it out, it's not against the law to reverse. It's not against the laws of the road to reverse. Breakfast with Peter Dunne on Midlands 103. Weekday mornings from 6:30am. These are the highlights. It's time for some Misheard lyrics.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes. David, you know Lewis Capaldi?
Yes.
Great singer,
Great
gas
singer.
man in fairness. Very funny.
Good laugh, yeah.
Do you know his song Pointless? You know this one?
Oh, I do indeed.
Yeah. Lovely song in fairness. In that song we learned that every morning he brings his girlfriend coffee in bed. Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
That is really sound in fairness, you know. And in return she brings him a bag of garden peas that she owns.
Duh.
You do know that, don't you?
I didn't.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
She brings him in a bag of garden peas. He's lying in the bed there. And
confusing.
Yeah, well, no, he clarifies it in the song. He brings her coffee in the morning and she brings me in her peas.
I'll bring her coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
She brings me in her peas.
There you go. She brings me in her peas. There's a coffee and there's a bag of peas for you.
Right, they've had a very interesting relationship then.
Yeah. There's something going wrong there now.
Quid pro quo. Tea for peas. Okay. Coffee for peas even.
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys, okay.
She has some voice, doesn't she?
She does. I love this song.
Yeah, it's a brilliant song.
Great song.
I'd hate to ruin it on you.
With you.
But you know what that song's about?
Love?
Yeah, kind of. It's about a love-hate relationship with the chocolate milk drink Yoo-Hoo. Do you ever drink a Yoo-Hoo?
Were they not Yazoos?
No, Yoo-Hoos. You're thinking of the yogurt thing. This is like a chocolate, very American thing. Chocolate milk kind of yucky. A Yoo-Hoo.
For argument's sake, let's say I do.
Okay, for argument's sake, let's say I do. But Alicia Keys, she's a devil for the old Yoo-Hoos.
Is she mad for it?
Mad for it. Absolutely mad for it. She talks about it here, that she's falling back in love with Yoo-Hoo.
No, for God's sake.
There you go. Heshe says it herself.
It's a good thing I knew that brand and got that.
Here's one person you do know.
Yeah.
Mark Morrison.
Right.
So Mark Morrison, you know the song. Ah, yeah.
Yes.
What a classic.
Yeah.
He released a song back in 1996 and it was to tell the world that he was going back to play senior football. You know that?
I thought that was what it was.
Yeah, but you should know, you're in sport. You should know about this.
I should know that all of that happened.
He played cornerback for years back in 1996 and he announced that he was returning to play for Ballinasloe. Ballinasloe GA, yeah.
Yeah.
Junior B football. Mark Morrison. But you know this, David, anyways.
I'm glad you're certain of it.
There's a part in this song where he mentioned here, he's letting all the people know that he's back for Ballinasloe.
Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show.
Ballinasloe.
Big shout to Martin at Loan for that. There you go. Letting all the people know.
Is he?
I'm back for Ballinasloe, boys. I'm back. Cornerback.
And he's only Junior B level?
Junior B level, yeah. What do you mean only? Nothing wrong with Junior B, David.
Isn't that not like the worst? the collection of the worst players of the parish.
You tell that to the poor devil that gets up of a Sunday morning dying with a hangover, smoking a fag on the sideline, David.
People don't do that anymore.
You should go to a Junior B football match.
Yeah, I'll report on one soon.